infinity and beyond!
You've got a friend in me, and in Toy Story for the Sega Genesis, you've got a movie-based game that takes you to infinity and beyond. Substandard platforming. So, released in 1996, a few months after the release of the original hit animated film from Pixar, the video game version of Toy Story follows the same plot as the movie, with you controlling Woody in various miniature side-scrolling environments where you'll have to avoid obstacles and complete certain objectives to finish a level.
Code Red! Moo!
If you're a big fan of the movie, you might have a lot of fun reenacting some of your favorite action sequences and interacting with some of the other characters. So the presentation is pretty solid. The characters have a 3D rendered look that were clearly designed to match the look of the film, and considering the 16-bit limitations in place, they do look pretty decent, and they're animated pretty well. I wish I could say the same for the controls, however. Woody slides around a lot, kinda like a floppy cowboy doll, I guess. And the platforming can get pretty frustrating, especially when it's hard to see where you're supposed to land. He can also use his rope to stun enemies and swing from various hooks, but it'll take quite a bit of practice to really survive in this game, even if you increase your hit points in the options. So it's not that I don't mind a good challenge, but it's a bit surprising considering the game's target audience. Ah yes, the good old days when even kids' games were tough as nails. But for me, tough games also need to be fun, or I'm just not gonna continue. And I have a hard time getting into this one. When it comes to 16-bit Disney stuff, give me Aladdin or Lion King any day. And it's not that I don't like the Toy Story movies or anything, they're definitely well done films. But the technological breakthroughs and innovations made by Pixar in that case didn't really translate to the game. And this definitely feels a bit like a derivative cash-in. But if you're a die-hard Toy Story fan, you'll probably want to add this to your collection anyway. If you're curious about the other ports, the Super Nintendo version looks a bit nicer, but this Genesis version adds an exclusive driving level entitled Daytona. And there's a handheld version for Game Boy as well, with similar gameplay, but less performance in the graphics department. But if you're looking for something more modern, you'll probably want to check out the games based on Toy Story 3 for the Wii, 360, or PS3. Otherwise, you could probably leave this one at the bottom of the toy box.